Hey guys, Transporter here, and welcome to Hot Wheels Unleashed, the first standalone multi-platform Hot Wheels racer we've seen since 2013 with Hot Wheels World's Best Driver, which was terrible. This game isn't though. In fact, I believe that thanks to Milestone and Hot Wheels collaborative efforts creating this game over the years, this is the biggest and most complex Hot Wheels racer we've seen, so much that I'm going to tell you all about it and get you started on your journey to collecting all of the awesome cars and more on what possibly could be an ideal contender for best racing game of the year. As always, if you like what you see and want to see more, leave a like next to the video and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the action. So let's get into it. First up, cars, because it wouldn't be a Hot Wheels game without it, unless of course you've played Hot Wheels Jets, which had, well, planes. Anywho, there are 66 cars that you can collect in Hot Wheels Unleashed, and they're ranked from rarity: common, rare, legendary, super treasure hunt, and secret. Common, rare, legendary, and super treasure hunt cars you can only get via blind boxes as well as events in the Hot Wheels City Rumble, and I'll get to that later. Secret cars are, well, secret. There are a couple of them, and you'll have to meet certain conditions or complete certain events to unlock them. The only way to unlock cars in Hot Wheels Unleashed is with blind boxes. You'll be thinking, oh no, loot boxes is another game. But unlike Asphalt, where you have to acquire blueprints to unlock cars, blind boxes award cars right then and there. No blueprints or anything else about it. If you get duplicates, which you will, you can sell them for coins to buy new blind boxes, or buy cars via the rotating limited offers, or dismantle them for gears to upgrade cars in your collection. Speaking of upgrades, you can upgrade common and rare cars up to legendary rarity, with upgrades meant to increase performance as well as change the boost type of your car. Legendary cars are considered the maximum performance as they cannot be upgraded further after that. The same applies to super treasure hunt and secret cars as well. Customization doesn't stop there though. The game also comes with a pretty powerful livery editor with lots of stickers and shapes you can fit onto your car. You can even change the paint material of different parts of your car to match your style, including the wheels, tires, and other things. As for changing the wheels of the car themselves, unfortunately the game hasn't gone that far. Each car has its own unique boost type, whether it be a unique size boost bar or many bursts of boost they can store. The fastest way to replenish boost when racing is by drifting around corners or drafting behind opponents. Either way, the racing mechanic in this game involves more than just emptying out your boost at any chance you get. It's actually a bit more complicated than that. Next, Hot Wheels City Rumble. This is the single player career mode of the game. There are events littered all over a toy mat ranging from quick races, time attacks, boss races, and secret events. Quick races are self-explanatory, either 3-lap circuit races or long sprints where in order to win rewards you have to place in the top 3. Time attacks are self-explanatory, it's you against the clock in circuit or sprint tracks. Boss races are unique and the hardest challenges you face in the Hot Wheels City Rumble. There are 5 of them that you can unlock as you progress through the campaign. Despite its name, boss races aren't 1v1 showdowns against a particular prize car. They're actually full grid races on special tracks where the boss is some sort of toy-sized monster like a yeti or a pterodactyl, with spiritual obstacles on a track designed to hinder you even more so than the already giant hindrances on some already hard tracks. Dreaded spider. For example, the first boss race, the Nitro Bot, alters the accel pads on track over time. So 1 second they're increasing your acceleration, the next second they're decelerating your car. Defeating bosses grants you a slew of rewards as well as the boss itself, of which you can add to your own track in Track Builder. There are also secret events. Unlocking these can be tricky as there are conditions required in order to recover them, and that certain routes in Hot Wheels City Rumbles are blocked off by these events. Well, once you solve the mystery behind them and uncover them, they offer even more rewards in a certain event. Uncover all the secrets of the map and, well, that's a secret. The racing mechanic in this game is a bit of an easy to understand, difficult to master type. The fastest way to get around any track is by speeding, boosting, and drifting, but they all have to be hit at the right time. From the hours I put into this game, I can honestly say that the key to being the best among hard/extreme AI, as well as people you race online, is boost management. And that not only involves where and when to use boost on certain tracks, but it also involves picking the right car with the right stats and boost type. For instance, gravity is at play all the time when racing, especially when racing through loops, so you have to make sure that you have enough boost on hand to keep your speed through them, because there won't always be a boost pad on every loop. Plus, loops can be quite big and long, and if you're not fast enough to tackle them, you're gonna start falling. It's also good to have enough boost on hand when exiting corners or when approaching long straights in order to keep your speed up. Yeah, and any difficulty, especially on hard and extreme, are fast and aggressive, especially in extreme. They're also relatively competitive and close to each other, so small slip-ups in a certain race could see you fall from 1st to 5th or even worse quite quickly. As far as cars go, as I said before, picking the right one for a race is essential as well. There are some cars that are best for long high-speed tracks like Roger Dodger, Twin Mill, and Bone Shaker. Also some cars that are best for tracks with lots of curves and corners like Winning Formula, RD02, and Velocity Racer, and Back to the Blade. Also, despite what happens to boost when you upgrade, it's best that you upgrade the rarity of the cars you have at your disposal, as Legendary, Super Treasure Hunt, and Secret cars are known to be much faster than common and rare cars, even if certain stats like speed, acceleration, braking point, and handling are similar. When drifting around corners, for some cars it's hard not to avoid the wall, even though some of you might complain that wall riding will be the fastest and easiest way to go when playing Hot Wheels Unleashed. It's not. Trust me. Wall riding is actually destabilizing and increasing your speed even more than just drifting around corners at high or low speeds. The best way to tackle tough corners is to start drifting early, catch the apex while drifting, and when you have enough boost and are about to exit a drift, engage the boost on your way out of a drift to exit a corner at full speed. This definitely requires some practice and some experimentation, as this is the way that I found to get by in this game. There's probably something I'm missing to be part of the elites, but as of now, this is what I've got. Despite the creativity of customizing your cars and building your own tracks, as well as the pride of collecting some of the coolest and rarest cars via the Hot Wheels City Rumble and or blind boxes, when it comes to the racing aspect of it, Hot Wheels Unleashed is definitely more skill based than car based. It's true that picking the right car is ideal to start with, but your technique as a driver will ultimately win the day for you in any race, and honestly, that's what I love about this game. Making this game skill based makes it even more exciting on top of the creative things we can do whenever we feel like it. It's on that notion that I believe that Hot Wheels Unleashed might be one of this year's best racing games, next to F1 2021 and the incoming Forza Horizon 5. I'll have more advanced tips as we progress through this game together, as well as a complete playthrough of Hot Wheels City Rumble, car reviews, custom tracks, and more. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and as always, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.